So I'd like to call this meeting of the town board to order, March 25th, 2020. I'd like to start with the salute to the flag. Will you all please join me? I pledge allegiance
to the flag
of the United
States
of America,
and to the republic
which stands
one
one
nation
nation
under God, indivisible,
indivisible,
with liberty
liberty and justice for all.
said that enough. I pretty well got that memorized. Eileen, can I get a roll call?
Yes, Charlie Cook,
Here.
Mr. D'Andriano,
Here.
Mr. Rogan,
here.
Ms. Smith,
Here.
Mr. Williams.
Here. So first on tonight's agenda is the audit of the bills. Can I get a motion on the audit of the bills?
I'll make a motion to approve abstract number 5 dated March 13th, 2020 in the amount of $280,449.22. So moved.
Second.
Second.
All right, so let's try this real quick. All in favor?
Aye.
Yeah, that's okay. We don't need to do a roll call at this point.
No.
Okay, we have no budget transfers. I hope she doesn't plan on giving me any budget transfers. We have a number of resolutions. The first resolution is a readoption of the resolution to award the highway department the bids that were put out. Everybody's aware of what the issue was?
No.
Okay, so the way the original resolution was worded, it appeared to award bituminous concrete, no, I'm sorry, wash sand for ice control to Harlem Valley Sand and Gravel for both FOB and delivered, and then also awarded wash sand for ice control to Red Wing Properties at the same time. So I changed the resolution up a little bit so it's very clear that wash sand and ice control for pickup is Harlem Valley Sand and Gravel, and the wash sand for ice control delivered is Red Wing Properties. Somebody like to introduce this resolution?
I'll introduce the resolution as read.
And ask that Eileen enter it into the minutes as though read. Can I get a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, the second resolution is for the seasonal lawn maintenance. Unfortunately, when we did the resolution, the numbers were read strictly for the west side of town and not for the Putnam Lake. So we need to redo this resolution as well. I would ask that if somebody would like to make a motion to introduce this resolution.
I'll make a motion to introduce the resolution for acceptance of bid for seasonal lawn maintenance and entered into the record as though read. So moved.
Do I have a second? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right. Third thing, unfortunately, we have a couple of resignations. Very unfortunate, especially right now. These were both outstanding EMTs that serve the town of Patterson, but they are looking to move on to bigger and better careers. The first one is Justin M. Flynn, who has submitted his resignation effective March 13th, 2020. Can I get a motion to accept the resignation?
I'll make
So
the
moved.
motion. So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, the second one is for Jessica Van Name, who also is moving on to bigger and better things. She is studying to be a PA. Can I get a motion to accept the resignation of Jessica Flynn, Van Name?
I'll
So
make a
moved.
motion. Oh, you got it, Pete?
Make a
Aye.
motion to reluctantly accept her resignation.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, next resolution is one that has been sent to us by our Labor Council, Chris Kurtz, who, based on changes that were recently made to the Families First Coronavirus Response Act, is suggesting we adopt the resolution. The resolution essentially exempts the EMTs from the FMLA requirements. We're doing this because we need these EMTs working at this time, and we want to make sure they continue to work and don't take advantage of FMLA, unfortunately, to go out at this point. Any questions, discussion?
So, just so I'm understanding, so we're waiving any FMLA
Eligibility.
requirements or eligibility so that if they have to go out, so are you saying so they can go out and they don't need to do the process, or just so that they don't go out?
So they can't go out.
So they can't go out.
So essentially what they did is they changed the requirements of FMLA. So if somebody now has a child staying at home because the schools aren't in, the daycares are closed, they changed the regulations so that they could go out on leave and
Right,
take care of the child at home.
right.
Certainly, we would make every effort to accommodate any EMT that needs it. And the schools are providing daycare for emergency medical technicians and other emergency service providers. So there is an opportunity here for them to get daycare. But we just want to make sure that they just, don't, again, put in for an FMLA leave and we start losing EMTs that are so important right now to have.
Okay.
So this is codifying that they're an essential service that we need. And, okay.
Yep.
Great.
There's an expiration on it, or?
No, there is not.
Okay.
Any other questions?
No, I'm good.
Somebody would like to introduce the resolution?
I can't bring it up for some reason.
I
Everything
got
else
it.
I was able to bring it.
I'll
So,
introduce the resolution dated March 25th, 2020, relating to the exempting of emergency responders and healthcare providers from the newly expanded provisions of FMLA and federal emergency paid leave, and ask that it be entered into the record as though read. So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
I,
Okay, the last resolution that we have here today has to do also with our EMS service, and in recognition
Yeah.
of some of the issues that are going on right
I
now.
read it. I thought it looked good. Did they respond to that?
They have not responded as of yet. Anybody else have any questions?
Did they respond to our, is this in regards to the MOA, or?
We have prepared an MOA, which would increase their compensation by $2 per hour for a duration of time. I believe it ends May 31st.
Yes.
But
I like it.
the union has it. They have not
Mhm.
said it's acceptable.
I can't imagine they would be opposed to an increase in pay
Right.
for their members.
Okay.
Any other questions?
The last two resolutions I couldn't bring up, so.
Okay. So, are we okay, or does anybody else have any questions?
Okay.
None. So I will move that we introduce the resolution adjusting the salary for Patterson EMTs and raise their pay by $2 an hour within the effective dates contained in the resolution, and ask that it be entered into the record as though read. So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. We are down to other business. Does any town board member wish to bring up any other business at this time?
Rich, as I understand it, we now have certain key members of our staff that are in town hall, maybe not every day, but over the last few days. Is that
Yes.
true?
Yes.
Okay. So building inspector is working as needed?
Building inspector came in today for 5 or 6 hours.
Okay.
Eileen has been in every day. Mary Delanoy came in today to check messages and take care of some business. Trish and Janet have been in all days.
Okay.
So, haven't missed a beat.
My main concern, of course, is that code enforcement officers were clearly listed as one of the essential services under the governor's order. And I wanted to make sure that Bobby was taking care of any life and safety, health and safety type issues. Construction is also noted as one of the essential services that's allowed to continue during this time. So they both correlate very well.
Okay, so noted. I'm sure we're going to have further discussions on this at some later date,
Okay.
as we see how everything evolves.
Yeah.
As you all know, Monday, everybody, all the essential people should be reporting back to work. Most of them have been off this week. So we'll see what happens on Monday.
Okay. Very good. Anything you need from us, Rich?
No, I think we're good. It's been fairly quiet. I've been fielding everything that we can. We're getting, I don't know, Eileen, maybe you can chime in here, but, we've been seeing 4 or 5 people every day coming in needing handicap permits, or had gentlemen want fishing license, but.
Right. But we didn't do any fishing licenses. The phones are so-so. I mean, yesterday was kind of hectic. Today, this afternoon, it's not too bad. This morning, the phones were pretty busy. But other than that, everybody's been very cooperative, and anything that isn't as important, dog licenses, even people wanting marriage licenses have been holding off. So it's been okay.
Well, thank you, both of you guys. And I would say that if you can grab a half a day off or something like that, please just do it. Pace yourself and, take a breather too.
Okay.
Not easy. So,
It's we'll make it through.
Just want to say a few things. First, Rich, I just want to thank you for your leadership during this crazy crisis. And also want to thank all the town employees. Since we're on a recorded meeting here, I want to thank all the employees for adjusting well, either working from home or essential employees coming in and making sure that all our bills are getting paid and that we're safe. All our EMTs are, putting themselves in danger and risking themselves and their families by responding. Our highway guys out there, making sure our roads are safe, and our sanitation guys, this morning, it was really nice to be able to put out some garbage today and they pick it up. It's really important. So I just wanted on record here, just thank everybody.
Well, thank you for that as well, Pete. I've said this in the past, but my job is so very easy in here because I've had a great team in town hall and a great town board. You guys have been phenomenal in your support. And, again, having this meeting, the first shot out of the gate, and we aced it and we're all here. So thank you all as well.
Yeah, we have to start talking about when this is all over.
I like your
It's not too
optimism.
far.
Yeah.
Easter, right?
When this will be all over when they open Aruba back up and we can all go.
Sounds like a site walk.
Absolutely.
We can Zoom from Aruba, right? They have internet.
Yep. Yep. Okay. Can I get a motion to adjourn the meeting?
motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right. Thank you all.
Well, thank you
Thank you.
too.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
guys.
Paul, where'd you go?